Starting right now on ABC this week. Tragedy in Charleston. New this morning. Prayer and hope. The Emmanuel AME Church opening for the first time since the rampage. Brand new exclusive interviews with the families about what comes next. GOP drama. Jeb Bush jumps in. Can he separate from the 2016 pack? And Donald Trump, a serious candidate or a slideshow? From ABC, a special edition of This Week. We're reporting now from Charleston, South Carolina. Sydney Hauser.
Good morning here in Charleston, new as a holy city for all its churches. It's the first Sunday since the tragedy at Emmanuel Church. This morning, take a good look at the worshipers gathered the first time since Wednesday night's massacre, healing and hoping that the future will bring some kind of peace. And the entire Charleston community is uniting this morning as house of prayers throughout this wooded city. In a few moments, we will bring you the new interviews with the families of those who were killed, telling their powerful and moving story. This morning we'll also explore the big question about race, about hate, and the Confederate flag still flying near the state capitol. So many in this community and across the country saying it's time to take it down. But first, we're learning chilling new ideas this morning about the accused mass murders. Kenan has been here all week long and joins me now with a part of the story. Good morning, Kenan.
Good morning, and you too, Sydney. Police are telling us that this accused gunman is cooperating with their investigation. But I want to also show you the photo that's on the front page of the local paper here. 9 sweetgrass roses remembering the 9 people who were killed outside of this church. Over the past few days, we've seen hundreds, perhaps thousands of people come to this church, lighting candles and flowers, all with one message, that Charleston and the country is better than this. In the words of one of the victims' families struggling with the murders here, hate won't win. The faithful are holding their Sunday services just 3 days after the church was a crime scene. An alleged gunman who police say meant to kill black people is seen in photos posted on a website updated just an hour before the killing. Federal and state authorities are trying to determine if 21-year-old Diane Ruth wrote this manifesto saying that the Trayvon Martin case made him angry, that the African Americans are the biggest problem that America faces, and that South Carolina has no skinheads, no real KKK. Well, someone has to have the bravery to take it to the real world. And I guess that has to be me. That's what he said. Chris Scriven says he never thought Root was racist, but he admits he might have missed the time when he says Ruth jokes about shooting up a Charleston college.
I don't think the church was primarily his target, because he told us that he was going for the school. But I don't think he could have gotten into that school because of the security and all
that. Despite the blood that was spilled here, the families are forgiving. On the baseball diamond, Chris Pingleton, who lost his mother, love is always stronger than hate. And we just love the way my mom would, and hate won't be anywhere. In the courtroom in front of the accused shooter.
Hate won't win. You have no room for hate, so you have to forgive.
And in the high heat outside the church, we are all gone. Our hearts, our blood is all the same. Our hearts are all the same. The color is gone and the kingdom of God. And now, a very difficult part of these families. First of these funerals for the pastor of this church is now scheduled at the end of the week.
and that will be very difficult. Thank you very much, Kenan. As we just heard from Kenan, band members were relieved of their entire nation when they expressed their forgiveness in the Charleston courtroom Friday afternoon. Last night, we sat down with two of the family members. The cousin of the victim, the mother of four daughters, and the brother of the victim, a regional library manager who spent 31 years on the job. So, tell me about your sister.
Cynthia was an angel. She was personable. She was sharp. She was candid. And she loved her family. She loved her community. She loved being a librarian. She loved she loved she loved books and she loved words and she was not only a big sister to me, she was my best friend. She was our family's matriarch and she was the one that we all turned to when we needed help.
And please tell me about your cousin.
The pain was a phenomenal human being. She loved her children with everything that she could love them with. She wanted them to have the world. She was the voice of reason for many of us, making sure that we stayed on the right track. And she was an inspiration to all of us.
What do you tell your cousin's kids?
I'm inspired by my cousin's children, the strength that they have demonstrated. But the only thing that I can do right now is tell them that I love them and as family that we are there for them, that they are not alone.
You were in the courtroom yesterday. It was such a stunning moment to hear the people talk about forgiveness.
For me, I'm a work in progress, and I acknowledge that I'm very angry. We have no room for hating. And the spirit of this community is so deployed, rooted in faith, that there wasn't anything else that anyone could say other than I forgive you. But it does not negate the fact that we are angry and that we are hurt and wounded and that we are seeking justice.
Forgiveness for me will come in time. I've always got ways to get there. What happened on Wednesday night was permanent. It was calculated. It was intentional. And so I would love to see the justice served. This is hate.
Thanks for watching ABC News. I'm Kenan.
And I'm Sydney.